So, in the realm of social media, we have more dickheads come out to play. So, the newer one I'm seeing is someone coming out saying that calorie counting is bollocks. Calorie counting is wank.
How dare they?
It's shit. It's not right. It's not real food. Real food don't have calorie value. Fucking nonsense. Alright? The same person has been competing on stage.
Oh, really now?
Competing in bodybuilding on stage. Apparently, calorie counting is bad for you. The same person has been injecting for years. There's a small portion of their followers who genuinely believe that they've got their physique due to good food or real food. Take off your blinkers and realise that for these people, they are full to the gills in peds. They're full to the gills in peds and TRT. And you've got to understand, like, the same people will go with certain narrative, will have something to sell at the end of it. If it's a book, if it's a fucking meal plan, if it's a diet plan, whatever, they'll have a product to sell about it. Look at Liver King, for example.
Liver? Oh, Herman loves liver.
Okay, Liver King was coming out saying, my ancestors this, my ancestors that, eat raw liver, blah, 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 blah. And then he had a book, he had this, he had that, but he wasn't being transparent and got found out. And this is the issue we have. We have people who are coming out saying, like, don't eat sugar, sugar's addictive. Well, it's not. It's not. The last test on sugar, or last study on sugar, was made on rats. The last time I the last time I looked, I weren't a rat. Well, some might say I am, but fucking whatever. Demonising foods for being good or bad. What the fuck is going on? The education behind it needs to be there. I 100% agree that quality of food is important. Do you know what I mean? Don't have a takeaway every fucking night. It's not going to be great for you. It's not going to be good for your gut. It's not going to be good for your health. It's not going to be good long term for if your goal is fat loss. But to say that calorie counting is shit and it's no good, and then the research, when people question the research behind it, go and Google it. Go and Google it. You fucking tell me what study you read. Which one of your friends have told you about it, because it ain't fucking real. Truth is, right, calorie counting is a short-term tool that can help you long-term.
Sounds good to me.
Guess what? I want to lose a couple of pounds. Get onto MyFitnessPal, start fucking tracking the food. Wait a minute, I'm starting to eat like a twat. I need to dial back a little bit. You come down to weight or come down to a certain weight, you're happy, whatever, relaxation period. Then what happens? You start gaining again. I don't know what, I'll go back to MyFitnessPal. Fucking start tracking again. It's there as a tool, if needed, to drop body fat. That is it. You can also use it to gain body fat. Am I eating enough food? Demonising everyday food. Protein powders. Fucking protein yogurts. Demonising it all. Milk. Everything's got a fucking bad name apparently. Everything's bad for you. The whole fucking world's bad for you. And this needs to stop. It needs to stop because it's giving so much mixed messaging. I agree that people should look at quality of food and quantity of that food as well. So if you have, and I talk a lot to my clients about this, high volume, low calorie. Okay, so stuff like salads and veg and stuff like that, brilliant. Fucking use them. It's there for you to use and to feel like you are eating a lot more. To demonize so many foods. Demonizing foods, it's not great. It's not good for people watching. It's not good for people who are vulnerable and struggling. You need to understand the fact that are foods good and bad? Not really, no. Some have a higher calorie content. Some have a low calorie content. And for people to say that calories don't matter, they fucking do. Everything you eat and drink will have a calorie value, which is an energy measurement, basically. That's the foundation or simplified way of talking about it. It has a calorie value or an energy value that will replace whatever you need. So if you are low in energy or if you're low in energy and stuff like that, you would use a bit more carbohydrates. You would go to carbohydrates. But what you've also got to understand is that there is such a divide when some characters come out with a complete different contradiction. The same people who have been competing on stage, who have used and abused their body with steroids, who have fucking, not just that, they've also looked at, they've had to have looked at a macronutrient split to get themselves on stage. They've got to. And this is not me giving steroids a bad name. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you can't preach that you need real food and just real foods. You can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have this. When you use and abuse your body with full of steroids, you have a book that will just be about real foods, which is just basically whole foods. That's all it is. It's just about whole foods and how you got yourself on stage, and no macronutrient split apparently. But how the fuck do you know how much carbs, fats and protein do you need? How, for you to maintain your weight, how do you know what measurements, what macronutrient split do you need? High protein, high fat, so it's a macronutrient split. So it's a calorie split. Like, this just does not fucking, it wrecks my mind that people be like, calories don't matter, you just need high fat, high protein. I'm like, you just contradicted yourself. Which one is it? Do you not need a calorie? If you don't need a calorie split, or calorie counting, or a macronutrient split, why say high fat, high protein? Why say that? Because that shouldn't matter. You just eat what you want. As long as it's like the real food, you can eat what you want. And how much of it? Oh, start gaining weight. Nah, you're not eating real food then, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking backwards. And all I'm saying is that, depending on your goal, listen, I will never get anyone on stage. That's the truth. I've got no interest in it. Okay, that's the truth. If your goal is to bodybuild and compete on stage, I'm probably not the right coach for you, and I'm okay with that. And I would rather give my energy to people that I can help and want to help and get excited by helping. Don't agree with a lot of things that's been said, and don't agree with a lot of the transparency around it. There needs to be more transparency. Like, the same people be saying, oh fucking hell, don't do this, don't do that, are the same people that are doing fucking opposite behind the scenes. I mean, you're just seeing a 60-second video of their day, maybe a week ago. You've got to understand that as well. Like, if your goal is fat loss, if your goal is to go to the gym, feel good, tone up, just feel good in your clothes, not really fucking want to look like a bodybuilder, just want to be able to, when you go to the beach, you can comfortably take your top off, or comfortably get into your bikini and just feel good in yourself. That's the sort of people I want to help. Just understand that quality of food is important. Quantity is also important, but also sometimes you've got to look at convenience. What is the best option for me right now? I have not got time to do a protein shake 3-way, fucking 2 scoops of this, 4 scoops of that and this. I might just have to grab a protein shake from the shop or from the fridge that you picked up from Aldi last week. I mean, there's no wrong in that. If you are struggling to hit your protein targets, protein yogurts, protein puddings, protein bars, protein powder, protein whatever is a good source. Fucking Baby Bells, 2 of them, 10 gram protein. There you go. Fridge Raiders, 17 gram protein. There's been a misconception about it all, and we just need to understand that my aim is to have all my clients live a happy life where it's sustainable, they're comfortable, they know what they're doing, enjoying a happy life without too much stress and hassle. I mean, they can go to the gym, not get overwhelmed, they can eat food without feeling guilty, they can go food shopping without having to stress about, am I allowed to eat this or not? And that's all really. So just be careful who you listen to, and do they have the same values as you? Following advice from the biggest person in the gym isn't always the best, is it? For many years, many years, people believed what Jimmy Savile said, and look how that turned out. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment.